All right, so about a month ago, I realized I wanted to get into animation some way, somehow. So I just decided just to, you know what, let me get into it. I already have Procreate. I'm just going to just start making things. So I'm a big fan of Frieren, the Slayer, and I don't know really where to start. So I literally just found one of the episodes I kind of wanted to do, a little side piece I wanted to do. It's about a good, like altogether, it's about 3 seconds, but it took me 2 whole days just to do this. Pretty much it was mainly just redrawing the same thing over and over again, but slightly variations in the clothing and the hair and the movement of particles. It was at the end of the day, I really liked it when I came out with. I haven't got a chance to color it yet, but I think the end process was really good. And I think it kind of taught me a little bit more about just making characters in general, like just drawing the same character over and over again. Eventually, you just start getting better after time. Each and every time you just redraw it, it just gets better and better. But I think I had a lot of fun with it, but oh my god, like just literally doing this for like 2 whole days, it was just like just on and off. It was really, I won't say stressful, but it was it was interesting to say the most. Like animators do this all the time. Like that's crazy to me. But all I really did was I just found a few like a 3 or 5 second clip. I just screenshot like every second of it. So I just screen like every second of it I just screenshot it and see if I can replicate it. And that's pretty much all I really did for this part. And it still was kind of short, so I decided to do a little close up as well. So pretty much it's her spinning her wand over to the camera, and then a close up on her face going up and down while the particles were coming off of whatever magic she was using. I think she was fighting the demon. I forgot her name. The one with the scale, and she was about to like shoot. I think she was like shooting the zombie guys. I think I don't know, but I mean it was really good. And to be honest, this wasn't even my first attempt for an animation. I actually have another one. I might actually put this in. I might put it in a video too, but it was for another one, which was a lot harder than this one. I figured if I wanted to get into it, I just let me find the hardest thing I can find and try to animate it. So by the time I do a second one, it'd be a lot easier. And it actually worked in my favor on the way I wanted to do it. I kind of wanted it to look more like a movie set, so I kind of put the outlining of it black and kind of scaled it rather than just leave it like just strictly white. So yeah, this one right here, I think I did really good. What was the close up, especially around the eyes area, and how the hair was swinging back and forth. And I'll set the full animation at the end, like in replay, maybe like 2 or 3 times, just so I can show you how it looks. But it came out pretty good, guys. Like I mean, if I don't know what the next animation I want to do, but I'm still trying to figure it out on what I want to do. I might do some JJK stuff or some Dragon Ball stuff. Like recently, I seen a lot of animators. This dude did the most craziest thing. It was like, I think it was like Vegito versus Gogeta, but it was in animated form. Yeah, that was really crazy, and I kind of want to do something like that. But I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I'm really there yet. But I feel like the little years I had of drawing, like I've been drawing for almost a decade now, so I feel like I had a little bit upper hand of understanding a little bit about animation. But the more animations I see, and how fluent other animators are. I'm like, yeah, I don't understand anything they're doing. It's crazy, like how smooth they can make it look. Like mine's not the smoothest, but it's not that bad either. But they beat me by a long shot. So I don't know. I feel like I'm just getting more back into it anyway. And this is pretty much it for this one. I'm just gonna put the other one in it too. The first one I did is a little bit longer, but I'm gonna break down the process of what I was doing for that and how that was going for me. So for this one, I was looking for some animation kind of like transcripts on Pinterest, and I came up and found the Little Witch. I think that's what it's called, the Little Witch Academia or something like that. It had a little little sheet, That's where I first started off with that. I just took the sheet and see if I can replicate it, like the distance between. I was really testing like if I'm good at showing distance between the character running from like a smaller aspect to a larger aspect. And then I got so into it, like this literally took me, I say it took me a little bit longer because I was drawing her so much I got tired of it. It took me about almost a week. I say yeah, about a week. If I didn't stop and start doing other things, it probably would have took me at least like four or 5 days to do. But I got so into it that even when this part happened, I looked up like I did for the first one. I wanted it. I wanted to see if I can do her up close running, picking something up, and running back off of the screen. So I kind of, like I said before, I really just went all out and see what I can do with this. But I really liked how the outcome came out, and I think my pacing was really decent. I don't think it was the best, but the animations for the pacing was really decent. But I pretty much just started off with a skeleton for the first couple of ones just to get the form right. And as you've seen, I say about the let's see two four about the like the ninth one, I started putting a lot more detail in it and actually getting the facial structures right. So right here is the part is more of a close up where she like it's pretty much the same thing she was doing right there, but it's more close up and she's running. And then eventually she kind of slides and picks something up and starts to run off again. And this is the part where I think it teaches you a lot about, when you make a character, understanding the character and fully getting the concept of it that you can draw it like without, any references or anything. But I say about right here, it got to the point where I wasn't even really looking at references anymore because I was drawing her so much to the point where I know a lot about the character in general. So it's like I looked at it and like, okay, I just move her hand up like right here, but it's pretty much the same thing. It was all just pretty much just switching the legs and the hands and slightly moving the character's body up a little bit and like the neck. So around here is that's when this was the kind of the tricky part because I didn't know exactly when to do the slide. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna just put the slide in. But after that, this part was literally just kind of like flipping her whole character sheet. Around this time, you have to really understand like the head movement, a lot of shapes in order to get to that certain type of aspect of it. So it would look like more proportionate. That's why I always try to tell like new artists is just to get your shape language right. Because once you understand shapes, you can pretty much draw anything. And that's one thing that I had to learn when I was first drawing out. Because I used to draw every day back in the day. But honestly, it's kind of weird. The less I draw, the better I get. I think it gives my brain enough time to process the stuff that I'm doing to the point where I can improve. Because I realized when I wasn't doing that and I'm drawing every day, I'm just constantly making the same mistakes and doing the same thing over and over again. I wasn't getting any better. That was around when I first started drawing when I was like 2017. I used to draw every day for about 3 years, and I realized I wasn't getting nowhere until I decided to stop and just analyze and work on things that I had problem with. I think I was always good with drawing the face. Um, Bodies, I think I was okay with it, but I wanted to get better. So I'll just study my favorite artists and come up with body languages, and I just stopped drawing the basic type of poses like the front face or the side view. I just started drawing all different types of angles, dynamics, poses just to get things right. And I felt like learning animation helped me understand and do different things that I'm not used to, like especially like this part, like her picking up something. Like nobody would normally draw like angles like these, but these are the angles that you need to start to learn how to draw because that's what helps you become better at storytelling and not drawing the same poses over and over again and making things boring. But that'd be it for the video, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, and all that, and I'll catch you guys later.